things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. First thing I need to get done right now before the weather gets interesting on me is I need to be outside spraying the screen that's going to go over on that wall right there. So we're going to do a black screen across here that's going to drape across. That's going to be for visual effects. So that's where I need to be at right now, outside tending to that screen before we get rain here. I think I have another block for that section over there. Let me see, I should have it here in the work drawer. I think it's the same size as the rest of them, so I think it is. That one has to be installed here. Drill's not here. Drill's always upstairs somewhere weird. All right, I gotta go get my drill. So I'm gonna start working on that. That should be a lot easier than the first time. I gotta retouch up the ceiling because dragging objects in and out of that room, I nicked my ceiling a couple times. So I have to go in there and get that done. We're just in here today for the theater room we're working on. Now we're going downstairs to be on the virtual, I should call it virtual visual room, because that's pretty much what I turn it into. Let me see, where's, probably got screws downstairs. Some extra screws. So pretty much, the job is pretty easy. Just got to tape it up a bit, but we're not going to do that right now, so make sure I have my stuff downstairs. I have to go outside and start getting ready to get the other screen done because, as I said before, we got some good weather. I might be out twice. Well, some weather, it's not raining. I may be out twice because I want to work on that screen for takes the wind. We have 100 inch we're going to build to that. Let me see what we need to be at, what we need to have. I've got everything outside. Mask, yes. Sprayer, yes. Formula, yes. Make sure that's tightly on. I just wanted to open these bad boys, wasn't even tightly on. All right, so that's where we're going to be coating that surface right there. Let's see where we can put you guys at, because we got to get around to getting our stand. If I stop being so lazy and place this order for the stand. I think I'm going to grab that rack over there. That'll definitely work. She's still holding up. All right, jokers, I'm going to feed y'all in a few minutes. I got y'all. My squirrel kingdom. Right, human, where is the food? Let's bring the food. I got you. Ooh, keep forgetting this back here got freaking logs in it, like freaking huge roots sticking up. You catch one of those, boy, you catch one of those. So now, apparently my fellow was over here, has told a few people what I do for a living, and we've gotten a bit of an audience down the windows that are watching me and seeing what I'm doing, because they're always curious what I was doing with the paint sprayer. So that was the one guy who came over who got all the questions answered, where everybody else is just don't want to come over because they don't want to seem nosy. I'd rather prefer you just come over because it makes it a lot easier. All right, so let's get you guys in here over here, and I get this sprayed because I want to get this done before we do get any weather in or it's raining. At least I'm covered on this one. Oh yeah, because it was blown out. That's why. That's why. This one, we're going to be using the Absolute Invisible for this at all. And this is going to be a visual screen for visual effects. That's what we're going to be designing it for. Just for the other ones. So since we have all these different spray-on applications now, we're going to be doing a lot of spray-on demonstrations. I like to use my Wagner 250. That's the first spray I like to use. I think I'm going to buy me another one, but I haven't decided which one yet. And this one I have to wear a mask because this formula is not odorless. Well, it's odorless, but still have to wear a mask with this one. The other one I didn't have to, which I explained crystal clear in the video, but for some reason somebody just didn't seem to pick it up. I must have been speaking a different language, who knows. I find it interesting that when a fellow who felt the need to, I don't know, waste my precious time on contacting me and calling me, questioning me about my product. So apparently he says that I have, this is sitting real nice. Hope this doesn't crack on me. I have no idea what I'm talking about. But yet it's funny that everything that I stated about my products, I've been able to back up on so many levels, it's not even funny. What I find even more interesting is that things we've been asking other people to back up, They just haven't been able to back it up. They haven't done any demonstrations. They haven't done any tests. Nothing at all, period. Not even things they've stated on their website. They have not been able to back it up. If I say my screens can take out 18 certifies, we have proof of that. If we tell you we can develop technology within no time at all, we got proof of that. If we tell our screens can produce images in well-lit environments, well, we got proof of that, even inside or outside. If we tell you our screens take no time to paint on or what surface you can paint it on, we can back it up. How much paint does it take to paint a screen? We can back it up. But it doesn't seem like everybody else does not seem to be backing up their products. They question us because, like I said, at the end of the day, we are the ones that are considered to be the most threatening. That's why. That's why they come after us, because we're the most threatening. We're the ones that they fear the most. And we backed up so many times on so many different demonstrations of our products. Like I said, everyday stuff that we do, we can make a challenge. Nobody will match it. Still waiting for that 1100 lumen challenge to be matched. We did that in 2019. And we're still waiting for someone to match that one. It hasn't been done yet. We had a few people try, but still, they didn't do it exactly the right way. So yeah, that's pretty much what that comes down to. And I still haven't seen any of these screen paints go against Screen Innovation yet. Not yet. But they can't, because like I said, that's a really, really powerful screen, and they're going to have a really hard time trying to beat that one, especially in contrast levels. So this is going to dry in no time at all. We'll set it up the virtual room, and we'll be good to go. But I think next month we're going to give you nothing but challenges throughout the entire month. A lot of challenges. Because again, if you're going to be questioning our work, at least complete some of them at the end of the day, at least one or two, but that'll never happen. It's the same old thing. They ignore it because they can't do it. Like the simple 1 year challenge. Simple. Swap your projector for 1 year for 720p. Fully lit environment, contrast levels in fully lit environments. Won't do it. They can't back up the product. Oh well. One thing I'm loving about this is the fact that because of that massive 250-inch screen we put over there, we are getting a lot of company response for that, for different forms of ways of using our technology, which that's where I want to be at, to tell you the truth. No. That should be drying no time at all. That's how it dries pretty quick. So let me get set up in the other room because I need to basically be able to display that. speaker wire myself here. Then I finished that off too. All right, those of you who ordered the acoustics, you'll be getting, not acoustics, Titan, you'll be getting your tracking numbers today. We got to do a batch paint out today. Oh, not today, a few days from today, because a few of the ingredients are missing. So they're going to be on time. Don't worry about it. We're just going to wait for that to come through, and then we're done from there. I'm going to get upstairs and start setting up this virtual room. Like I said, at the end of the day, every time you turn the camera on, it's always something different with us. Everybody else, same old thing every single day. So I don't know how they do it. I personally can't do the same thing. And the reason why they can't do anything different, because again, I told you, those products have a glass ceiling. They can only do so much with it. There's only so much black and white that you can mix into a paint to get different shades out of it. After that, you're done. You don't have anything else. I've seen all these different screen paint products on their website. I don't see any tests being done. Have any of those screens been tested on certifieds, maxed out environments, different forms of projectors? If you're going to state venue projectors, at least own one. I still haven't even seen it set up in 235.1 yet. I'm still waiting to see that one. I've had 8 or 9 of those. So we haven't seen that yet either. So how are you going to call yourself making screen paint or a product if you haven't even done half the tests we've done? Where are the 235.1s at demonstrations? There's none. So I don't know how that even works. You only got 2 or 3 projectors, that's it? That's not enough. If your stuff works on a knockout projector, that's not a good sign. Because a knockout projector is crap. And that's what it is. High performance screens don't work on knockouts projectors. Diamonds don't work on them. The high-end DMP2, all the expensive high-end screens, they don't work on knockoffs. They don't work on, they can't pick up. Screens are too dark. But if your product works on it, that means you got a cheap product. Let's see what we're going to push out the door. I think I'm going to take that, my sofa, and move that out. But I have to do my ceiling in here. So I'm going to get this stuff out of here. Keep that up for a while. I don't know why I carry this upstairs. I'm going to do some downstairs later on. Now, if you're wondering what's that sitting on that glass over there, that is a Silver Complete screen paint. We don't make those anymore. Every once in a while, we do ship those out for a customer, maybe, or for a church. We ship that out once in a blue moon, but we don't ship them out all the time. We don't even make it anymore. Got bored with it. Let's stable this down. Let's stable this down. Pulled. That one's going to be pulled. That's going to be pulled. put it in this wood dish. Just back to that a little bit, maybe. Let's see. Here we go. Little splinter. There we go. Now, the reason why I feel it on the floor for, because sometimes we get rugs in here and they don't lay perfectly flat to the ground, so I'll staple them down so they'll lay flat. But when I pull up sometimes staples, some of them will break off and leave a little piece sticking up, and you do not want to step on that at all, period, because that'll cut you open. So just to make sure we got them all up, got to fill out the floor, see where they're at. Taco. I can clearly see you've been back here. We had to disagree that quick. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. Nope, you're towards Taco. You're to this. That's what it is. You're to this. And the reason why I gotta keep replacing lights in this section because you like to play behind the sofa. This is going to this on the sofa. Something I've never, thank God, never had to worry about. Let's scratch at my sofa. Should be dry by now. By the time we do all this up, my screen should be dry. shoot. Got a whole freaking mirror back here. I didn't even know we had this back here. I'm gonna use this for work downstairs. Ooh, there's a bigger screen for the mirror. And we got it. Perfect. I'm using this downstairs. That'd be fantastic for testing. I think I better pull from the side, might be easier. Much easier. too. I think you got anyway. I'm going to get the lights, do my lights again. I had to move your box city over a little bit, so we get that done. Get your box city out of the way. Oh, I haven't changed this room out in a while. And change out here as well. Where's the wide table? That table's going to be perfect. Mess. Little pockets. This is a mess. Lines and that tool right there. They work. This can't put over there. This comes from here. And we spray into that. There we go. That needs to be in the door. Ooh, shoot, there it is. I'll fry it to the cat was. You're not going no. Don't like that thing. Alright, let me see. Let's start here. Uh-oh, what are you doing battle with now? What's doing battle with you? You don't know that. Let's challenge me. Let's challenge me. Let's challenge you. Let's challenge me. Temperamental, but we gotta need to get my religion fixed. Where's the thing back? No on me. Let me see. Should have had that on me. Oh, right there on the floor. I'll take the bill. Not the place to get. Today. Hopefully, hopefully. You could last the rest of your summer. Fantastic. Nothing right there. So we're blessed to have the sun come out today. That means I get to blast that new screen, that acoustic screen, get to do that today too. Yeah, that's gonna be nice. All right, cool. All right, so we just got a little bit to go. We have to put another in there. That should pretty much hold the screen of that caliber. Technically, it's going to hit the wall here and it's going to hit the wall there, so it should definitely be enough to do it, to hold it out. It's not a very heavy screen. That's basically it. So the surface we coated outside is not for this. The screen we need for that is 10 by 20 big. So that's going to take out half the wall for the virtual setup. So we're going to go half from here to here to be attached into the wall, and it'll match the same length as the ceiling, if that's what we need. Wow, wow. What you talking to the squirrel again? Oh shit, I forgot that with the squirrel. I forgot. Kevin, where is our food unit? I got to got more food. Where is our food? Oh, something's way over there. Yeah, I'm gonna change my shirt anyway. So Shannon, where's our food? Our food and our food. I got you. I got you. you up to, Joker? I see you running about. New area. New area. Let's explore. Yeah, stand in front, Joker. So I just fed your squirrels in the back. So you'll be seeing them coming up pretty soon on the driveway. So you can have your conversation with them, which I have no idea what kind of language you're using at the end of the day. What is that? What are you speaking? Strip line, think of all that machine is. Oh yes, it is big. It's actually really big. Got stuck in there. Not bad. Let me get that one section done. That's good. pretty cool. That was really, really cool. I like that fish tank. That was a nice fish tank. That was pretty cool. We gotta build one of those. We gotta build one of those virtual fish tanks. Do that project. We do that one and the virtual painting. I'm gonna do that one this week. I'm gonna check out see how that's going. Interesting, that red lights can actually push through. Oh, that's interesting. I got a thought there for this. That'd be pretty cool though. Okay, that's a really cool idea. Going out. Woo! Let's have to get here for a minute. Look, oh Lord, what can you do it? You look at the empty. Oh. Let's see. I had it around here somewhere. Intake. Here we go. picture. That's what I want to know. Are you sure? I'm not looking for baseball pictures. Okay, yeah, I want a baseball picture. Anyone could test me. Let me see. Not long ago, here. Make my job so much easier. I gotta put this in twice because the tape's not wide enough. That's the last part. I finished. That was a lot. Just that's all work. Too light. Good. Alright, no worries right about that because we're not going to do all of that. Yeah, we gotta do this. thing, turn the camera to the screen. I decided what color I'm gonna do. Oh, I know exactly what color I'm gonna do this. I got a new formula I want to test out for fish tanks. This would be absolutely perfect. I'm gonna take this one out too. I'm gonna take this downstairs for demonstration. This will be perfect. I think Cheerio wood attached to it. This will be perfect. keep forgetting. So, my sister yesterday has this gorgeous fish tank. I can't get it out of my head. It's beautiful. I mean, it's simple, not overcrowded. Simple, but it's beautiful. I just can't stop staring at it. So I want that same image on this glass. I like the whole wood look to it. Gives it that old-fashioned kind of sea look to a boat. We're going to use a special hologram paint that's going to be coated on this, used to give off a 3D effect. But basically, I can't wait to see what it does with 3D mapping. I got something stuck in my head. I want to see come to life. I just need this tape to just cover the wood because I don't want the wood to be hit by the sprayer. Flow tape, give me that nice edge. Clean it up. Get it ready to paint. I have to make the formula for it. I need something special for this. Hey, Taco! 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 Taco Denario with the stereo! Taco! Taco Denario! Hey, buddy boy. You ever seen your reflection in the mirror? I'm curious. Let's see what happens. Come here, fuzzy boy. Fuzzy boy. What you been doing, fuzzy boy? I don't know, man. Come here. You fuzzy monster, you. There you. Deny me so much fuzziness. Deny me so much fuzziness. Little monster. Let's see. I'm curious. I see most cats, when they see themselves in the mirror, they fight. I don't think he's going to have that issue. Ah, don't attack me. Not in trouble. Not curious? There's nothing crazy, man. The cucumber doesn't bother you, foil doesn't bother you. Look, look, look. It's another cat. Look. You don't see it? It's another cat right there. He's not fazed by it at all, right? Too intelligent for that nonsense. Just go behind the back of the mirror. Seriously? Just no? Whatever. Man, cat's too smart for that one. My cat does not get affected by the cucumber, tinfoil, all that nonsense. He don't get fazed by it. I guess he's smart enough to know that it's a reflection and that's not him. Where'd you go? You just went around with it and left. All right. Good to know my cat's more intelligent than most. You just look at them like whatever, that's a reflection of myself, big deal. Okay, got all that taped up, got the project over there, can do next. Not next, I gotta wait for stuff for that. Just not phased by it, like, please. Not that stupid. Give you Oakley, give you that credit right there, monster. Wow. You want your fish? Yeah. Take your fish. Here you go. Yeah, you're welcome. Let's see. So soon we got a company that is shipping us out a screen for us to apply a special coating onto. You're going to see a lot of demonstrations popping up as the company demonstrations. As I told you before, I want to push in that direction. That's why we're doing all these interesting painting entire rooms and all that stuff to show you that you do more than just screen paint on a wall. Or wherever it is. I can get that. I want to basically be able to advance our technology to something else. I mean, you're all still going to do home theater, but I want to advance it beyond something else. So I'm going to build that circle projection screen too for the 3D mapping application. So that's why we're doing all this stuff for companies. We're some really crazy stuff pop up, but we're doing it to show companies that we do more than just everyday screen paint. From time to time, I got to break the rule and do something different. I'll get bored with it. All right, this is all good on this side. We're good. We got brushes. We should have brushes downstairs. The bad for Yes, I can make this still big time. All right, cool. Being around the light fixture and the ceiling, so we can get that already done. So I don't have to worry about that at all, period. Third ceiling painting, third ceiling, third ceiling. And this is going to be a little bit easier for me. Oh, your squirrel popped up, eh? That's your squirrel? Talk to it, man. Hey, what's up, dude? Where you been? That's your squirrel. That's your squirrel? Yeah. Yes, it is. That's my squirrel, Dad. That's my squirrel. That's my squirrel. That's my squirrel. My homeboy. when it's going to split. First time I got first hit. First hit, I think. Yes. Why is this one easier than, oh, it's because it's already put it black already. We're just touching it up, so it's an easy job. It's an easy job. Bring it all the way up into there. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. What is he talking to you today? Mr. Squirrel talking to you today? What is he talking to you about, Mr. Squirrel? Huh? Wow, wow, wow. All right, that's much better. Yeah, much faster than I thought. Quick. Nice and quick. So we're doing, oh, I'm gonna get this document because I don't know if you can see it or not. Yeah, you can see it. So that's where we're at right now. Coming down and standing right here with it. Oh, it shouldn't be on that section. I need to be here. Just asking for paint the face. We got that nice sunny day, eh? Sunny day, chasing the clouds away. Wow. Say wow. Like half of it, almost near half of it. section right here down. Alright, let me see. Let's see a spot here. Ugh, that's never good. That was not good. I gotta go clean it up. I want to put it almost. Alright, anything on the floor? Reading thing on the floor? I've got a little bit. This stuff washes off pretty easily. My face cord with this, man. This stuff washes off really nicely. That's what I hit. Alright. So not bad. 3 gallons. I was able to knock out 2 rooms and a ceiling. And actually 3 ceilings. We still got paint left over. Really good coverage. Alright, so we'll get over here. What you're discussing with the top of, what you're having a conversation with them about. Don't worry about it, I'll mess it up. We didn't paint there yet. Pretty much in an area that you didn't even put anything on yet. Pretty much my screen's gonna be behind this, so you really don't have to make contact close to the wall because the screen's gonna be sticking out a bit. I love about my cat. If I'm working in a section, he's gonna go in that section. He's going. I'm gonna love about him. Another few things I love about him, but yeah, he won't go bother with me. If I'm working in a section, he'll stay in one section only and play there. But he won't come walking across the floor for me to trip over or get hurt. Not at all. Very well trained. Very disciplined. battle with his fish. His mighty fish. Can you get your hands on it? Where'd you toss it to? You got it? You got your fish? Oh, you tossed it over here? You're good, buddy. You can go get your fish. Don't worry about that. Okay. Do battle with it. Raw. My path. You're good. You got real good. All right, so I'm finish up from here, from this side. Now, some people sit there saying, well, you put a crisscross pattern on your ceiling. Is that going to affect? Yeah. Ain't going to affect. It's upright, nice and even. No problem. What we're painting to the ceiling is a 38 Black Widow. I'm putting the same screen I had on here before. That's what I want on here. I had a 38 Black Widow on here. I'm just going to keep my 38 Black Widow in here. Yeah, you hear me. You hear me, man? I'll put the 38 Black Widow right back on it. Because we got to advertise everything in here. Oh, man. All right. We're going to cut from here, come back over. People use those drywall sticks. I think that stuff is so cool to watch. Well, you can use it on other things too. Like if you're on a Halloween party, you can operate drywall sticks. That's pretty cool. It's gonna go with the character that's really freaking tall. That'd be awesome. Okay, let's do it. Right here next to the screen. Meow. 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 Just right down to the last little bit. This is where it gets a little painful for me, but I push on. Got things to do. Ain't got time to whine and complain. Time to whine and complain. Got a little pain with it and got to deal with it. Alright, we're seeing something like this right here. We hit it. That's much better there. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to start there. Move this out a little bit more. Move it out. That's much better. Back over here. That's much better. All right, just got a little bit more to do when we're done. Steve? Oh, you get the water. All right. You're tired doing battle? The battle was tired? Oh, man. Really? Ah, we got something. Perfect record. And we hit something. That's what I love about the paint. Comes off quick. Washes off fast. You don't have to worry about that. Wipe it off. Move on. Only got one drop in one area. I'm trying to hope we didn't do any at all. I didn't get a chance to do that. And that's all taped up there, so I'm not sure about bumping that. And make sure I'm checking it. It's one of my favorite traditions of walking in the paint. I do all that all the time. Walking in the paint. I did take a paintbrush and go around this. Uh-oh, something must be real close to you. That's your famous battle cry. What's next to you, Taco? Who's next to you? All right, man, you're getting a little too ahead of yourself now. You're walking back and forth in the area now. I just gave you credit for being behaved. Now you want to show off a little. Stay put. I'm almost done. Not thirsty. Just ate and had some water a few minutes ago. Now he's showing off. So you credit on being a good cat. And we're going to stay record of it. Oh, I see you right over there. I'm trying to step into you. Ah, man, I got hit in the face of paint. That's my eye, though. Good. That's good. I should be wearing glasses, honestly. I really should be wearing some form of safety goggles, but I'm just trying to get this done because I have a lot to do today. Get that blended a little better. That's good. Make sure I get the other spots, some heavy spots in here. Good. Heavy lines, any heavy lines at all, the last thing what we need on the screen on the ceiling. So I don't want that crap. Alright, that's good. Nope. Alright, what do you got left? All this. Okay, back up just a little bit here. Should get that smoothed out nicely. And over here, definitely needs. Alright, just like this square piece of good down. Waiting here, some muddy taco. The Taco Supreme. Taco Supreme into the green. Taco Supreme. Ooh. So here, got a spot here, should be done. Ooh, nice. Put one there, four. Alright. Yeah, we get painted floor, don't worry about it. This stuff comes up pretty quick, so don't worry about that. Smooth out a little bit. Got some big spots in here. Check this out. Make sure we get everything cool. Everything cool. You don't want that because you'll have it looking look really bad. Make sure you get it nice and smoothed out. So this is dry nice and even. That's the beautiful thing about it. Put a lot of work into it. Maybe it's a little better here. So it's flooding me a little bit. Put it back in here. Here. That's better. It could be just drying on me, but I'll make sure that we get this good. Because I do not want to do this twice. Do this thing right the first time. I ain't gotta be back in here to do this for a while. You know, people have been asking me how often do you have to paint it. Not really, not probably about 5 years, I don't know, pretty longer than that. Because I had to do mine again because I nicked the ceiling. Taking the screen out. I caught the ceiling and I nicked the daylights out of it. So, the areas we got on the wall. You can take that up real quick. So. He washes up real quick off the wall, you don't have to worry about that. Now we're going to sand and putty the walls where we had previous stuff on the walls, all that. Hey! Hey Chico, can you go fly somewhere? You're starting to get two carries. Yeah, so all this right here, pretty much we got to sand and putty the whole wall, everything. Because we had stuff in here, posters that we ripped off, and you know, I got me a piece of the paint. I'm taking it down to Lowe's so they can go in and make me a they can make me a whatchamacallit, another batch of it. And I might come in here with a floor scrubber and scrub the whole floor down, but right now we're just getting off the paint that we got on the floor. And so it comes off really easy, so you don't have to worry about let's get this and this in the trash because we're done with this. Got a trash bag up here? Yes, we do. Top of the box for cleaning. Matter of fact, I may want to use this again. So I'll put that right there. No, that's a stupid idea. Real stupid idea. Kind of asking for that one. Can we put it here? Here we can put it there. Okay, good. Oh, it's Taco, don't stick his face in the box. Literally, I caught him doing that one time. Stuck his face in the box. Like, why? Because then I have to go through the painstaking nightmare of washing you, and you don't like to be washed, so I'll have to fight you. Buddy boy, you doing too much today? That's right, go back to your room. Here's his room upstairs, he knows where to go. Go right up to his room. Sometimes he'll fake it. But like he's going to his room, he'll turn around and go back downstairs. Funny person. That's done. We got still so much paint we got left over. So we made 3 gallons of this. This is not the Titan. We had to make it in the same container. So I had to go back. I got to wash and flush the container out. I don't want this on my kitchen floor. This is definitely gonna mark my kitchen floor. Wash and flush the container out. And we had to make a whole new batch of 38 Black Widow. That's mine for myself. When I do mine, I make 3 gallons for myself because I never know what I'm gonna do with it. I'll put this out here for right now. Today, if everything comes in, I'll wipe that down. If everything comes in correctly, we'll be making a batch of the Titan today for the customers. I have any soap on here, just basically just some hot water, and that's it. We're just going to let it dry. That's basically about it. I think this is old previous paint, but it don't make a difference. We'll get it up anyway. So we get over here. So I even had somebody, people question me on all kinds of stuff. I don't mind the questions, I really don't. I just don't like when they can't accept it and they get frustrated and get mad and they start cursing. I don't like that part. But accept it. It is what it is, you know. I have test demonstrations that backed up all my products, and if you have the time, a cup of coffee and a good slice of pie, you can go through the over 4,000 videos I think I have on my account on testing my products where other people don't do the same thing. So they don't do that. We do that. So questioning, I have to prove myself. We're still waiting for everybody to prove their stuff at the end of the day, and they still haven't done it yet. So far, last month we came in, painted 180, 150, 129, 250 inch in 2 rooms, a master bedroom and a gaming room, all in paint, all in that technology. Came back in there, it's already a new month, knocked out the ceiling in this room, coated the surface for this room virtual setup we're gonna have over here, and then we gotta figure out how we're going to project off the floor, because I'm definitely going to have to map it. There's no way in the world I'm going to hit this with a projector, because the projector is going to hit everything. Hit furniture, everything. So we're going to use that same kind of padding they use for gyms and schools and stuff like that, because I can coat it and I can puzzle piece it in. So the edges will all be Velcroed in, and that's, sorry, the surface to tighten up in the middle. We can coat that with our technology, figure out where we're going to put the projector at to map out the entire floor. So with the mapping technology, I can scan the whole room from the ceiling, which we're going to do, scan it down from the ceiling, and then I can go on the computer and I can map out where I want the image to pop up. Because there's no way in the world we're going to miss that with a projector. It's not going to happen. All right, so we're done with all of this. I got sanding stuff in here to do once the screen dries out. I'm definitely going to test and play around with tonight. We had a few people asking us about what type of projectors to use when we do these demonstrations. Cheap. As long as they're not, and again, I probably want this, I'm not saying this in every demonstration because it's on the website. It should be, we got some lines here I want to get up, but it's on the website. And I can't express this enough, but we do not support knockoff or fake projectors. It's right there on the website. You'd be surprised the kind of interesting conversations I'll get in with some customers that are just hard-headed and bent on wanting me to approve their projectors for the paint. And we're like, no, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. So it isn't like you can say that, oh, you know, it's misled, I didn't have any information. No, you see all the information we have on our website? We have multiple pages on this. And as soon as the ape, I can't believe I'm saying that projector, Ape Man gets here, that'll be another one we'll be adding to the site of another projector not to go near while we tested it out. It's a waste of money. Don't even think about it. Don't entertain the thought at all, period. All the specifications that those projectors claim that they're doing, they cannot do. It's all one big lie. But if you want to go buy it anyway, you remember the joint on National Lampoon, I think it was Vegas, where he kept going to the table and he kept losing over and over again, and then the dealer just got to the point, so you know what, how about this? How about I take you out back, kick you into privates and take your money and get it over and done with? That's pretty much what you're doing when you buy those projectors. Just let the manufacturer just take you out back, make sure he's wearing cowboy boots, got strong calf muscles, let him kick you into private areas, take your money. That's what he's doing to you. I don't know how these people say, what about the sites? Can't they stop them? No, they're not going to stop them. They make them money. Why are they going to stop them? eBay preaches about fraud all the time. Yet they have the most of those projectors on display on their site. They're not going to stop them at all, period. I think, I guess it would be virtually impossible. I don't know. I think websites like that should test the merchandise before they advertise it on the site. But there's so many of them on there. It's just a shame that if you're buying for the first time, boy, that's a nightmare for a person who's buying for the first time and don't know. Man, they're going to hit one of those things, man, and they're going to actually think that that is going to be the real deal. Look at them, look at them, look at them, look at them, testing it, testing it, testing it. You know what you're doing. Testing it. He ain't afraid of the mirror. But anyway, yeah, Shaq Carpet is afraid of, but he's not afraid of a mirror. Look at him testing it, seeing what he could get away with. Jerk. But anyway, yeah, you would think they would do something, but no, they're not. I feel sorry for the people that spent the $3,100. I feel sorry for them. People put them Valva projectors. I feel sorry for them because that's a lot of money. And I heard customer support was a nightmare, an absolute nightmare. In order to get your money back, it's an absolute nightmare. Whew, man. Well, best we can do is just do some demonstrations, put it on the site. If you can't find the fake projector demonstrations, it's at the far end of the page. It says more. Click on it. You will see it pop up. You can go see the test we're going to do on the Ape Man when it gets here. I should have it on March the 11th. That's what I'm being told. It's March 11th. It should be here. So we will see. But like I said, it's going to do exactly what I said it's going to do. It's not going to do well. And projector's horrible. All right. With that being said, we're done the ceiling in here. The surface is downstairs, which should we put that in there too? Yeah, might as well. Yeah, might as well put the surface in there too. We just coated it. Might as well, because what's the point of doing a demonstration? We don't put the surface in there too. That's the surface we just coated with the paint cannon downstairs. Let's show that off right now. Show the results to that. I got it already downstairs strung up. And I want to come back in and do another video on something we could have done just right now, got it out of the way. Right now I'm covered in paint. Oh, I'm going downstairs now. Is that okay with you? Walk around. At least it can't hit the ceiling. Ain't that big of a cat. So we got a nice day today. I guess we might as well go out on the 250 today. All right, there's the screen right there. Let's get you guys settled in. I got to do something with them ultra short throws. I got like 4 ultra short throws upstairs. Got to do something with them. I don't really need them because they don't have that position lens on it. It allows you to position okay. Doesn't allow you to position the image, so I can't use them. There's nothing we can use them for. That particular model I showed you, that's the one we can use. All right, let me see what we got going here. Oh, Mother George. The one that has a pain in the neck. At least that was easier to do than the rest of them because it was already coated. But I knew I messed I knew I messed with the ceiling because when I was dragging the screen through, I heard the thing go click, and I was like, crap. I have to paint the whole freaking thing. You don't have to paint over the whole thing, but trust me, down through time, I beat the crap out of that ceiling, dragging screens up and down. I've hit that ceiling quite a few times. I've nailed it quite a few times. All right, guys, bear with me because I'm wrestling with all this over here. Or ladies and gentlemen, also ladies watching, also ladies and gentlemen. All right, there we go. And you would think, oh, after all that, he's got to be done. No, my day's just getting started, people. I still have, if the paint comes here, we get to finish to do we got to do a batch on. If we get all the products coming in today. If not, I got a screen coming in. We got to build. It's going to be well, we got to test the surface first, but it's going to be speaker material that we're going to be coating with the formula because I'm trying to find something that is going to pick up a sharp image outside. Because I'm dead serious about having a screen outside that air can pass through it. I mean, if I can get the surface, the only problem is just getting the surface that big for a 250 inch. But you have any idea how easy it would be if I had a 250 inch screen where wind could pass through it? Oh man, wouldn't I have to spend almost like 60 to 80 bucks buying a 6-inch spikes to go into the ground to basically make sure that thing doesn't go anywhere. And this would be fantastic for inflatable screens, like some kind of, we can make some kind of attachment for inflatable screens because inflatable screens are as light enough as they are. Imagine you having that screen being hit with wind. Man, these things turn into potential freaking flotation devices. So this makes it a lot easier. So let's see what we got going on with this. Because I need a bowl of cereal. This is me. I'm going to be having breakfast right after we get done this. Breakfast. See which one we got. We got the right one. There we go. There we go. So the coating we applied to this is invisible. It's an absolute invisible, which means it's clear. Is she playing with me? Which controller we got here? Is she just toying with me? See, not that one. She's this one. YouTube.
Here's YouTube.
Just give me the bird. I'll take that one.
Want to manage COVID? Jaws?
Get the bats and the boots. There's no COVID to lose.
That's interesting. So, even though the formula we put on there is clear, it doesn't transfer to the screen because it has to be that screen over there to transfer through because those are acoustics. Sound doesn't travel through the screen. There we go. So we're just going to be using this for visual effects. That's pretty much basically about it. Let's see, it's gonna pop up. Too small, bring it up. Come on now, work. Come on, behave. Here we go. That's better. What else we got in here? And 4K visual effects we need it for. 4K visual effects.
Getting that from YouTube.
Oh crap, I forgot. We gotta do it for the DJ stream this week too. I forgot about that. Or reline those lights and use that screen over there, the 100-inch screen over there. We can use that for a DJ screen. That would be perfect.
These are the days.
You guys can watch this. Nice. Copyright-free techno music visual effect.
Getting that from YouTube.
What's it got here?
Yum.
Okie dokie. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, that's gonna cause all kinds of headaches today. Alright, that's putting me to sleep. There's no music behind that one. And what we got going on with this one? Now see, this would be perfect for a floor display, because the way it's coming up, that would be perfect for a floor display. Alright, I gotta go pick me up a curtain rod from one section to the next. This is gonna go on the wall where the red screen was at. And then we have to build the massive visual screen that's gonna go underneath where the old screen used to be. But this one's gonna stretch all the way to the wall, so it's gonna match the length of the ceiling. And then we have to put a whole bookcase system in there with glass, and then we're gonna put a section for a sound bar, so we can hide all that in there real nicely. So we'll blend it all into one piece. It goes nice. That's a pretty tight intro. I like that. All right, I need cereal badly. Badly. pick up in here in the max out zone, upstairs is going to be a cakewalk for it. Make sure it shows up down here. Because I have people that sit there and say, "Oh, he's using a 4,000 lumen projector." You do know that the screen, this projector we use for the ceiling is 2,600 lumens. And that's the one we actually turn the lights on and you watch the fish and everything move back and forth. That's a 2,600 lumen projector 720p that we use for the ceiling. That's it. All right, this is done. This is finished. So that's done. We turn the projector off. I got to go eat, find the area for the door. And then I think we're going to do some gaming on the 250. I'm going to charge my controller up. We're done down here. We got to take some of these motorized projection screens outside too. I got a couple of them outside. I haven't taken the RetroPie out yet, but then again, I got to configure remote controls for that, control set for the controls for that, and up. But yeah, for those of you who've been wondering what we use for the ceiling, I'll show you. 26, I think it's 26 or 2,800 lumen projector. This is it. It's a ceiling projector. That's what we use for the ceiling. It's a BenQ. No 4,000, 5,000 lumen projector. You have to use 4,000 and 5,000 lumen projectors when you're dealing with companies, because companies are using those high-end caliber projectors. And they want to make sure your screen don't hotspot in the process. Because again, they're going to be getting a lot of pay from you. Okay, people, we're done. Thank you for your time. I have to go, and God bless.